Alright, so there's some people out there. Hold, let me fix the camera here. So there are people out there right now that are comparing Grand Theft Auto to Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I mean, there's some logic to this, but there's also a lot of dumb stuff to this. And I want to address that today in a video of Ghost Recon Wildlands versus Grand Theft Auto 5 and show you guys the similarities between these and also the thing that makes them different. So we're going to get right into this video, guys. I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, leave a subscription. It really does help me out. So Ghost Recon Wildlands, if you've been living under a rock for the last year, you don't know what this is. And if that's the case, Ghost Recon Wildlands is an upcoming Tom Clancy game that is open world, very militaristic, and it is a 4-player, huge map game. I mean, that's basically the best way that you can explain this game. And the reason that people are comparing this to Grand Theft Auto is because Grand Theft Auto is the same way. There are different thought processes that went into the way that you handle yourself and the way that everything is laid out, but they are similar in the mindset that it is an open world game that has missions for you to accomplish. So that is really what makes these games comparable right now, because we don't have that much information on Ghost Recon Wildlands yet. So the first big thing that I think Ghost Recon Wildlands is doing that kind of gives a smack to GTA is GTA 5. The AI is just awful. I mean, I've seen people swing at me, miss, and catapult in the sky to never be seen again. Literally, that has happened to me in Grand Theft Auto. And it's not like it's a terrible thing. I mean, Grand Theft Auto is goofy, and I think people know that and people treat it as such. But the AI in Ghost Recon Wildlands seems to be a lot better and a lot more matured than Grand Theft Auto 5's is. And that's one thing that I think Ghost Recon Wildlands has going for itself, is that the AI looks good for what we have so far. And you can't really fight it that much saying that Grand Theft Auto is bad, because Grand Theft Auto was a 2013 game. Ghost Recon Wildlands is most likely going to be in development until 2017. So 2013 versus 2016, 17, up in the air there, but that's why the AI seems a little bit better, because as time goes on, things progress. Now, one thing I actually saw on this forum was saying that the gunsmithing in Grand Theft Auto outweighs the gunsmithing in any Ghost Recon game ever. And I chuckled a little bit under my breath when I heard this, because if you've ever played any Ghost Recon game, you know that gunsmith is what makes this so good. The gunsmith in Ghost Recon games is so customizable that I don't think I've seen anything that comes close to it. And yes, of course, you can do a lot of weird things with guns in Grand Theft Auto. You can put super funny camos on them, you can put silencers on basically everything, but that is pretty commonplace nowadays in shooter games, is being able to customize them to that point, like GTA. Everybody wants something a little bit special on their gun, everybody wants to pay for that new sweet gold camo, or whatever it is, but besides that, if you look at gunsmith in Ghost Recon games, it is incredible. And I'm not even going to try to explain it because it would take forever, but there's a lot of videos out there explaining what Ghost Recon does in their gunsmith, and it is just leaps and bounds better than Grand Theft Auto, trust me. And it's going to be in Ghost Recon Wildlands, and it's going to be better than ever, I guarantee it. When it comes straight down to the gameplay, the story, all of that, it does have a lot of similarities and differences, as well as everything else I already talked about, with just like the little cosmetic things. And by this, I mean one of the biggest similarities is the fact that it's open world, there is a story, there's also a bunch of side things that you can do. You can scatter out in a mission in Grand Theft Auto and meet together to complete the mission, and it's the same way in Ghost Recon Wildlands. You're not tied together like holding onto a rope like in middle school, like elementary school, not middle school. It wasn't that weird. But anyway, like holding onto a rope in elementary school, and it's not like that. You can go wherever you want, and you can come back together whenever you want. But the biggest thing about this is Ghost Recon is 4-player co-op, or 2-player co-op, 2-player AI. There's always 4 no matter what. Where in Grand Theft Auto, I've played with upwards of 16 people and as little as just myself. It's up to you really in a lot of the missions, how many people you have helping you out. That is one of the biggest differences between these two ways of playing certain missions, okay? And if you're in the story mode in Grand Theft Auto, unless you have a mod, you really can't play multiplayer in that. You have to play by yourself. And in Ghost Recon Wildlands, you can play with up to 4 people, which is very appealing to a lot of people out there right now. And overall, just the obvious things that are different in this is Grand Theft Auto is goofy, fun time with friends, making funny moments, doing whatever you want to pass the time, where I think that Ghost Recon Wildlands is a little bit more brought back and in the mindset of you having to do a mission, do it effectively, and get in and get out. It's very more militaristic, and Grand Theft Auto is more kid-friendly. I mean, it's not a kid-friendly game, but we all know that it's very dumbed down, and you can just go out and pretty much do whatever you want, where in Ghost Recon, it's a little bit more structured. And that's going to appeal to a lot of people, that's going to turn a lot of people off. If you're one of those players that it takes Grand Theft Auto too seriously, and you're always that one yelling at the other people to catch up, then you might want to go for Ghost Recon. If you're one of those people that blow your friends up while you're doing a heist in Grand Theft Auto, maybe you won't be the guy that they're going to want on your team in Ghost Recon Wildlands. But overall, guys, they are different games. They're going to have similarities. They're going to have differences. They're definitely going to be their own beasts when they come out. So you know what? That's what I have for you guys today. I hope you liked the video. I hope you got everything that you wanted to get out of this video. Leave a like, guys. Leave a subscription. It really does help me out. I will see you guys later.